Hello and welcome back to Mars. In this video, we're going to be predicting a Wave 2 for Jada Toys Street Fighter Alpha 3. Let's go ahead and jump right into this because our first prediction is going to be none other than Ken Masters. You just can't have Street Fighter, any Street Fighter property, action figures without Ryu and Ken. And if we've learned anything from the rollout from Ultra Street Fighter 2 with Jada, then we can expect to see Ryu being a part of Wave 2. History will repeat itself. We will have long hair, blonde Ken. And I just can't wait to see how it looks. I was very impressed when we seen the Ryu at the San Diego Comic-Con this year. It looks really good. I like the face, head sculpt, everything. Charlie and Chun-Li still need some more time to grow on me. However, I will say at the New York Comic-Con, Charlie definitely grew on me with this nice stoic head expression. And then for Chun-Li, I still need some more time with Chun-Li, but you know, we'll have to wait and see. And even this Ryu head sculpt, like, yeah, you know, it looks great and all, but I just really enjoy this nice stoic pissed head sculpt for Ryu. Now going back, Ken Masters is going to be your first prediction. That much I can guarantee will happen for Wave 2. Now I do want to focus on this post here from Jada Toys. We did make a video on this back in July, so make sure you go check that out if you want to see our first initial response to this posting. For me, they are emphasizing the importance of having female characters being a part of their alpha rollouts. I would expect to see a female character for each wave. Considering they do maybe 5 waves, we don't know the full extent of how much characters we're going to get. I can guarantee you we're not going to get a full roster, but instead they are going to emphasize on and focus on popular characters and the alpha exclusive characters. Let's go ahead and jump over here. We have this interview with Toy Migos and we have JUHN. We're going to do a little social engineering here. Not sure if you're aware of it, but you're about to find out. Basically, when it comes to how people respond to questions and just talking and things like that, your body automatically does things that give things away. For an example, if I ask you a question and you're lying, you'll most likely look to the left and not even think about it. And if you're telling the truth, you'll look to the right. So let's go ahead and watch this clip real quick.
Throughout the whole franchise. So I feel like maybe for Alpha, we still stick to 3 character waves.
So you can see he looked pretty hard there to the right, and he said, you know, we're going to stick to 3 character waves. But we can back that assumption up, you know, with him looking to the right to see if it's true, because we already have our wave 1 here, and it is of 3 characters.
But maybe focus on more unique characters or like first time appearance characters that are also fan favorites by now too. Like there's so many amazing characters that's not in Street Fighter 2 that are still A tier characters in Street Fighter. So I still feel like there's so much opportunity. So, you know, like
the cast is big.
Yeah, the cast is big. There's so many amazing designs. So I feel like there's still enough meat on the bone for us to like kind of like do something fun and unique, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Rose, we definitely need Rose.
Yeah.
So you can see there, he says yes to Rose, automatically looks to the left. Like Rose, I'm not saying that we won't get a Rose figure. I think we will. I'm sure we will eventually. But as far as Wave 2 predictions, will we see will we see Rose next year at the San Diego Comic-Con panel potentially to be revealed for Wave 2? I would say absolutely not. Instead, who we will see is most likely going to be Sakura, because we haven't gotten Sakura and a Sakura action figure in quite some time now. The last one we got was back with SH Figuarts, and that figure is relatively expensive. If you're to go on eBay right now, that figure costs at least $120 to $140. So to have Jada come out giving the fans a Sakura figure, a nice articulated, awesome design Sakura figure, is going to work in their end a lot better than releasing a character like I'm not sure, maybe Killer B for an example. And then as far as the art style is concerned, I think this would be the art style they would choose when making the figure, just because it does kind of align with this design that they currently have for Ryu. So Sakura for me is going to be number 2, and then a similar design with this one here, even with the head straps being flared off. I mean, come on, like, it's definitely going to happen, right? We can see it right here. So that is going to be my number 2 prediction. And then for number 3, you know, I hate to do this, but I think it's going to be M. Bison. And I'm telling M. Bison, I'm saying M. Bison just because you got to have a villain character too, right? With Alpha, they're starting over again with the roster. And the last time they released M. Bison was back in 2024. And we got soft goods with that figure as well. So there's a strong possibility we'll see M. Bison return with the soft good cape, an updated articulation scheme, an updated or new different art style for the figure, for the character. It just seems very likely that M. Bison will be the 3rd release for Wave 2 coming from Jada Toys, the Alpha line. And yeah, that's all I got for today. Please comment below. Let me know which characters would you like to see. Do you agree with our predictions? Do you think there would be other characters? I also do want to show you this real quick as well. This is coming from Event Hubs. They're pretty much a big database for tournaments and character popularities and things like that. You know, how many players. This is going off of, let's see, I guess 286 players. So that's not like a big amount, if we're being honest. But you can see Sakura's number 1. Of your top 5, you have Sakura, Charlie, Akuma, Ken, and Ryu. We know we're getting Ryu. We know we're getting Charlie. Ken is definitely going to be a part of Wave 2. I can definitely see Sakura being a part of Wave 2. Now, when it comes to Akuma, you know, is going to be releasing maybe the end of this year overseas and then in the United States in 2026. I just don't see them for Wave 2 already pushing out Akuma. Just because, why would you go and release Akuma 2 separate times? I just don't think the marketing and the business aspect of it doesn't make sense unless they were wanting to combat Storm Arena's Akuma, which we don't know when that's going to come out. Or maybe if they could somehow slip Akuma under the radar and have him pushed out in Wave 2 around the same time as Storm Arena, it's a potential possibility that I won't rule out. I just think strongly more towards M. Bison is going to be the case. If they were to do Akuma 3rd for Wave 2, I mean, and then it could potentially release around the same time, if not earlier than Storm Arenas. I think they're too far behind to catch up with that, with Akuma at least. So yeah, we also went and did this as well, just a basic search like most popular Street Fighter Alpha characters. Again, we have that consistency again. We've got Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, Akuma, Sakura, Charlie, and Rose. We know we're getting Ryu, we're getting Charlie, and we're getting Chun-Li. So for Wave 3, we've got Ken. As much as I would love to put Rose, you've seen the reaction from JUHN. Most likely not going to be the case for Wave 2. I would be surprised if it is. I would actually love for it to be Rose because we don't have an action figure for Rose to my knowledge, and Rose could be a good one. Rose would be a great one. But who's more popular, Rose or Sakura? Most likely it's Sakura, the apprentice for Ryu. And then we have Akuma there as well. But like I just said, Akuma is coming out in 2026. So I don't think Jada is going to go and release Akuma again in 2027. It just does not make sense. So yeah, those are our predictions. Comment below. Who do you think it will be? And don't forget to subscribe. Until then, peace.